Now, let's move into the coverage of what happened to the Clemson Tigers with Do It for the Tipper. Do It for the Tipper, live on the OZone, GEAUX Tigres. What happened to Clemson and Dabo Swinney last night, my friend?
Man, they ran against a powerhouse, and numbers didn't lie last night. Them boys was out there hitting hard, running fast, and Broadway Joe was putting the ball on the money.
Man, that kid is ready to go.
He was ready to go yesterday. I mean, if you ever played any type of football and you're a receiver, you will want the ball the way that he was leading his receivers, where only they can just run up under and get it. Man, that's touchdown all day.
It was nice work. The other thing that I really liked about him was he actually showed up in adversity, because they went down for the first time this year, and he battled back like, oh, okay, this is what we're doing? And he got hit.
He took a shot, too. He took a shot. And you could tell that his ribs was on swole, flamed up. But he came back and, he was dishing the ball out. It was Trevor Lawrence just had one of his worst games, but like they were saying, this is the second year there. Broadway Joe, he been there for 4 years. So you can see the maturity and the level of the game was just not. He wasn't. Usually that's what Clemson would do. They'll make the adjustment, Dabo, but, great game again. Dabo was perfect. He went up to the kid, let them know, like, look, it just wasn't your night. It happens that way. So they already favored to win next year, too. So it's still Clemson Tigers on mine, fool.
Tell that to everybody you told to bet.
Nasty. I knew y'all would be nasty today. I just knew it.
Well, that's all right. Would you prefer to talk about the Vikings?
No.
How they got ran through?
Wow. Josh Donaldson just agreed to a 4-year deal with the Minnesota Twins. What they're going to do with Miguel Sano?
Miguel Sano was up and down earlier.
He was, but Miguel Sano get you in the right situation. He got
but
the
he ain't Josh Donaldson.
He's not a
Maybe they can move him to first base. Sano.
This is true. Now, Do It for the Tipper. We had a question come in from an OZone listener, and that question pertained to the video footage of Odell Beckham sliding wads of cash to the receivers. Is this an NCAA violation to your knowledge?
Wow. I've seen that, and I'm like, what is this dude doing?
That was terrible.
Why is the receivers?
He should have dropped it on the field.
We all know. We've all been on the college campus, and it's a struggle.
Yes.
But to do this on camera is like, that puts, apparently the kids are going to the league, because if they're going to take money like that, hopefully they're either juniors or seniors, and they're going to the league. But it messes up everything for that head coach and for that entire system. They're instantly on probation right now.
Sound like you put them on probation.
Instantly. Look, yeah, Ozone, let's put them on probation right now. I seen that, and I'm like, okay, he could have dropped it in the confetti, and hey, dog, pick that up. But he's slapping hands before counting 5 bills in my head.
There was nothing subtle about that.
And there was no reason for it.
And there was no reason. There was no reason. That was just the flaws. You know what the rules are, man. And now I am for NCAA athletes getting paid. I'm all for it. But the part that I don't understand is, why do we need to do that then? Johnny on the spot. This was so just stupid. Because if a donor... let's just keep it 100.
An alumni.
If a white man in a suit with a big belly would have walked on the field with a suitcase full of money and just started passing it out, there would be a major problem for LSU.
Right. If Randy Moss would have came from the stands and did the exact same thing, it would be a major problem. If Booger McFarland would have came from the sideline from watching the game and did that, it would be a major problem. It's like, but man, that was the worst part of the game, seeing that.
That was ugly.
It really was ugly, and I'm all for the guys getting paid.
Yeah,
even if you fly the money,
that's the movement back.
That's the movement back, Odell.
Yes. Now, again, it's going to put the NCAA eyes all on LSU, who was running a clean program. Now, it's like, okay, Odell just messed it up. He really messed it up because, they were going to be, top 5. Kids are going to go there and get their education, get their football on, and, try to do the right thing. But they're going to be on some type of probation because of this. Hopefully, and as bad as this may sound, but hopefully they can just, find those 2 kids. And then let Odell come out the pocket and pay for them kids fines. But don't punish the kids that didn't take nothing and that's coming in next year. You know what I mean?
It was just unnecessary, man.
Yeah.
You know that you're on television, and I'm not sure what the rules are because you could say I'm just giving him some money, I would think. But why do you have to give it to him there? And
after the game, looks like somebody's on the take.
That's it. That's exactly. It looked like it actually looked the wrong way on a lot of different levels. Then he goes in the locker room and he's raging like he won the game. Hey, man, win a game in the NFL.
Work on your game.
You're right. Win the game with Baker Mayfield. Win the game.
Win a game. Win a game.
He out there like ICP, just out there.
That insane clown posse.
Insane clown posse all day in LA, in New Orleans last night. They moved. They relocated from Detroit.
Man, I couldn't believe when I seen that, and I'm like, well, it's like once he knew that the camera was on him, he turned it up even more.
Oh, he really started acting a fool then.
Yeah, I couldn't believe he did that either. It was almost like you picking the Vikings.
Shut up, T.
You did pick the Tigers, though. Just
man,
the one was.
Come on, man. I've been good all season, and now you want to do this? You want to do this?
No, you're right. You have been the man all season, and this is one game off.
Yep. And I was pumped up. I was so pumped up watching that game, and
especially
to
when
see
he jumped out.
Man, it looked like it was going to go exactly the way you said it was going to go.
And then it just shifted real quick.
Couple big third down conversions where the Clemson defense made some bonehead plays. And I thought it was way bigger than advertised how they punished Clemson for what was not a dirty hit. 2 of them. One they called a blindside block that was not a blindside. The dude was running right towards him. And 2 when they ejected the linebacker. I thought those 2 plays were enormous.
But that blindside block was actually more of a blindside block that they had in the Buffalo Bills
it wasn't.
game. I'm saying it more so than what they called for in the Buffalo Bills game to cost Buffalo the playoff game. And
the guy was running towards.
Yeah, but he clipped him a little. I
running towards.
But that other
we're
kid,
playing
that other
football
kid,
here.
That other,
let's keep that in context.
Yeah, but the rules are so
what I mean?
watered down now because that other kid that got kicked out the game, he knew, and everybody knew that he was out of line. That's why they went to go review it. It wasn't even the coach asked for a review; it was a booth review because he did that.
I disagree because the kid actually, me and Bruh Milner were watching, and the kid had time to brace himself for that hit.
But it doesn't matter if you're ready to brace yourself. You're not supposed to be even doing that hit. You're not supposed to leave.
You can't
leave with your helmet. You're not supposed to leave with your helmet.
With his helmet.
He did.
No, he didn't. That's a bad call.
I think he did. I think he put if the receiver would have got there a little bit faster, then the linebacker wouldn't have had to put his helmet all the way down. He hit him with the crown, with the top of the helmet. And for a linebacker like that, who's, he has a neck brace, so he out there trying to punch.
He walking around with a stinger.
Yeah, he walking around looking to do some dirty work.
He walking around.
You got the Brian Bob.
He walking around with that Chris Spielman.
Oh my goodness,
man! Did you see that award that they handed out? Those that homage that they played to the older guys, Jim Brown and all those guys, Earl Campbell.
I didn't see it.
The top 11. I thought that was big. I think they could have did a little bit more. I don't know if it was because on TV or what, but I think they could have acknowledged him a little bit more. All they did was have him stand on the stage and say their names.
Because they couldn't do anything else. Those dudes look terrible.
Well, and also they were too busy trying to acknowledge MAGA.
Right.
Very disappointing outing for the United States last night. This 2 in a row in the southern states, Alabama and Louisiana, back-to-back. These are the only public places that Donald Trump and his wife can go where they actually are accoladed.
That's why he was there.
Right. The votes.
Yep.
Slave votes.
Look, they should have brought Kaepernick on the field, huh?
For what?
Ooh.
That would have got weird. All right, do it for the tipper. Thank you for your service this NCAA football season. The Ozone appreciates you. Let us know when you're available to start your basketball preview.
Man, I'm always available. Thank Ozone for allowing me to do this NCAA football. Sorry for my missed pick at the last of the season. I hope y'all enjoyed my time and my picks and my commentary. But now let's get into this NCAA basketball. March Madness is coming up. Let's go, Spartans! Let's go, Spartans! Let's go, Spartans!
It's coming up quick. All right, we're going to leave you to towel yourself down over there. Calm down over there, Tipper. Well, we'll talk to you soon.
All right, Ozone, I'm out. Love y'all.
Peace.
That'll do it for the Tipper, ladies and gentlemen. Always a pleasure. Staying in football, though, let's talk about the deconstruction of the homie. Antonio Brown is really falling apart.
Wow, I couldn't believe that.
That footage, I mean, you hit me. It was so far-fetched. You hit me questioning whether that was even really him.
Like, that's even real? Looks like some kind of parody.
Yeah, and that's what it looked like, a parody.
It was crazy. He
had a dispute with his baby's mother. His children were there. He's cussing up a storm.
Running the kids down, running
the kids down, running the cops down. And Hollywood, Florida is a wonderful neighborhood, by the way.
Gave me a lot of mosquito bites, but I love it.
Yeah, what can you do? We had an elevator in the house.
We did.
You got to pay.
You got to pay.
You got to pay, John. Got to pay. But, he literally threw a bag of sex toys. He threw a bag of dildos at the chick. He cussed out the police to the point where the Hollywood Police Department came out with a statement today and said they have severed all ties with Antonio Brown.
They signed him. He was playing for him.
No. They said they felt like they had a good relationship with him. And this is how bad it is. And this is bad. They returned a massive check to him that he gave to the police department for their PAL league, for the PAL league, for the Police Athletic League. And that says a lot because places like the police department don't return checks. They'll take checks from, especially down south. They'll take checks from all kind of murders and all sorts of stuff.
I mean, this guy, man, he was so disrespectful, not just to the police department, but and further on in life, his kids are going to see that, and he's going to be ashamed of himself. I mean, it was so out of line. It was so out of line. I don't think he's going to get another gig in the NFL.
No, it's over. I think it's completely over. And honestly, I'm at the point where I'm throwing up prayers for the homie because he seems like he's unstable.
Yeah, he definitely has a mental problem.
Something's wrong. I mean, I told you, Antonio was on the pilot episode of Ballers. He's the homie. He's cool.
Maybe one too many hits or something.
I don't know what it is, but it's unfortunate. Really unfortunate.